So what does make Agricola so interesting? Well, I just happen to have a family game set up here, and we can see what's going on. This is where your farm is. This is everything that you're going to build. And everything up here is what all the players interact with. So we start off simple. All we have in our farmland are 2 wooden rooms, and we have Ma, and we have Pa. So a sample turn would be taking one of our family members. Let's say Pa here wants to go out and pick some grain. We get some grain and it's in our supply. And then we take Ma out. Let's say we'll have Ma sweat out in the plow fields. Or plow field. There we go. So we have a plowed field and we have a grain. Once all of our family members are done for the day, they go back home. They get some sleep. We start our next round. Now we have a brand new action to work out, but I don't think we can do that yet. What we're going to do is resupply, because when you're not picking stuff, it's getting more and more. There's more fish in the pond. Okay, so we're going to take Pa out, and we're going to sow. He's going to sow that grain in our field. Look at that. All that nice grain is growing up there. Ma's very happy, but she's not going to eat it. She's just going to run out, and she's going to grab up some of this wood here. She likes chopping down trees. She's a very muscular woman. And that's the end of the next round. And now we have fences. You know what? That's what Pa's going to do. Since Ma was chopping down the trees, Pa's going to be happy. He's going to use that 4 wood to build 4 fences. Look at that, all right in there. I also forgot to restock. There we go. And what's Ma going to do? Well, she's already got some fences, but can't put anything to those fences yet. You need animals. We don't have animals yet. So she's just going to go do some fishing, get some foods there. That's the end of the next round. Family comes back home. And now we have sheep in play. So Ma wants sheep. She wants a pet. She wants to make a sweater. We have her sheep on our little farm. Father hates the sheep. He wants to get out of here as soon as possible, so he's just going to go out and collect more food. Now, whenever we reach the bottom of one of these phases, it's harvest time, because Ma and Pa have to eat. So we're going to take all of this food for the solo game. It's 3 food per family member. Om nom nom nom. Sheep, fortunately, doesn't need to eat anything. He's just going to sit out there and chew on grass for a while. And then we're on our next stage. So as you can see, the game just continues and continues to grow. So throughout the game, you can get things coming up such as a family member, where if you grab enough wood, you grab enough reed, you can use that to build more rooms, such as another wood house. But you send Ma out to have a child. Why Pa's in there, I'm not too sure. That way, you have free workers now. You gotta have that child, you gotta put him to labor, get your farm done more. And you use that to collect more wood. You would use that to build up bigger and better fences. And what do you do when you have more fences? Cram more animals in them. So later on you'll come across wild boar. Then we'll get a hold of vegetables where you can plow more fields, harvest your grain, sow some vegetables. We can even convert our house to a clay house. Get it nice and fancy. There's a little bearskin rug there for Dad to roll around in. We can add more fields later on. There's even little stables that double the capacity of animals per pasture, or just have it sit out there. Another neat rule is you can have 1 pet, such as a cattle, in your house. So all of this just grows and grows until the end of the game. And how the scoring works, it's pretty unique, because the best farm is the one that has everything managed correctly. So on our scoring chart here, you lose points for something that's missing from your farm. So if you don't have a cow, if you slaughtered all of your sheep, you're going to get a negative point. You get negative points for each unused farm space, because you got to make the most out of your land. Can't be greedy. There's also bonus points as well that you can get. These cards here will give you extra points depending on how much leftover reed or clay that you have. And these are also good for cooking up your animals. For example, we have a fireplace here, that lets us cut up Mr. Wild Boar here and feed the family, so we don't have to waste turns going to fishing and going to the storehouse. We can do bigger and better things. So with Agricola is very unique as it keeps building, and it's very addicting too. You just want to keep going it over and over again, working on your strategies, and you'll find that not many of the games will play the same twice.